So dear friends and students, today we are going to have an orientation on women empowerment. Let me fly on high. This is International School Award project number 6. And today we have social studies teacher, head of department social studies, Mr. Amir Thapa, who is going to orient the students about women empowerment. Sir, over to you.
Okay, thank you, sir. Respected Senior School Coordinator Rohit Kumar Katwal, CCA Coordinator Dilip Nepal, sir, and all of my dear students. So, good afternoon, everyone. So today, as Rohit sir told, we are going to have an orientation session on ISA project number 6 with the topic women empowerment. Okay, so in the beginning, so we'll have a very short discussion about women empowerment and its status throughout the in the different countries around the world. Okay, so beginning with so women empowerment. Here, simply women empowerment can be defined to promoting women's sense of self-worth, their right to influence social change for themselves and others. So this enables them to represent their interest in a responsible and self-determined way, acting on their own authority. So now, having women empowerment, right? So it helps to enable to represent their means women's interest in a in a different field. So after having women's empowerment, they will be more responsible and self-determined with different way. Okay, so if we see in the Western countries, then in Western countries, female empowerment is often associated with specific phases of the women's rights movement in history. Okay, so there are different types of provision, there are different types of strategies. Various countries around the world, they have taken various types of strategies to make this to increase women's empowerment throughout the whole world. Okay, so status of women in India, or so if we see of India, then in India, women's right under the Constitution of India mainly include equality, dignity, and freedom from discrimination. Additionally, India has various status governing the right of women. So as I've already mentioned before also, so various countries, they have taken various types of strategies. They have different types of plans and policies to increase women's status. As in different countries, um, almost all of the countries in the world, there is a type of gender discrimination. So, with the motive to increase this women's empowerment, so India, they have kept a separate provision in Constitution only. So, women's right under the Constitution of India mainly include equality, dignity, and freedom from discrimination. Additionally, India has various statutes governing the right of women. Right? So they have included equality, dignity, and freedom from discrimination. So likewise, the scenario of women is slowly changing in recent years. So before, there was different types of discrimination. There was various types of stratification in between male and female. But the scenario is changing slowly. So we can see a slow and steady rise of women in all fields of importance. So we can get lots of examples, and we can have lots of such figures from India who have done a lot. We have done enormous progress in the field of let's say in the field of countries development, in the field of social sector. Okay, so we can see a slow and steady rise of women in all fields of importance. Women of today are not just restricted to cooking and taking care of their household. They have to step out their comfort zone to create their own images in the outside world as well. So this is the status of India. Pakistan, women's empowerment in Pakistan. Then Pakistan is a country of approximately 188 million people, with 40% of the population living below the US dollar 2 or day poverty line. Literacy rate in Pakistan are highly influenced by socio-economic factor, with a great disparity in the literacy rate between men and female. So this is just a status of women in literacy field. We can see that there is so many disparity in the literacy field. So every woman has the right to exercise their reproductive rights and to be protected from violence and harmful practices in both the development and humanitarian context. Yes, so this is the right given to each and every woman throughout the whole world. So Pakistan, they have made it more strict. They have made this point more useful in their day-to-day life. So Pakistan vision 2025 has embedded 5 components of women's empowerment into its objectives, including activities that promote women's self-worth, right to determine their choices, access to opportunities and sources, right and power to control their living both within and outside the home, and ability to influence social change. However, this still remains outside of the grasp of women in Pakistan. Yes, so as I have already mentioned in the beginning also, though there are various types of problems regarding women's empowerment in different countries, but they have made different types of plans, policies, and strategies to overcome with this problem. So Pakistan